is going on, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of something I used to do with Just Cause 3. It was called the Just Cause 3 show, but now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome your lovely face to the Just Cause 4 show. This is something I'm pretty much probably most likely going to be doing like once a month if anything, but it's basically where we take the community ideas from you rebels and just new rebels, etc, on things that you would like to see for Just Cause 4. If you guys are excited for this series, go ahead and drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate that. Let's just build up some hype for the series, right? Also, drop an idea or something that you'd like to see in Just Cause 4 in the comment section below, because next month you might just make it into the video. Now, the main reason for this series idea, and I do want to just throw this out there before I continue further with like the ideas anyway that I'm taking from one of you awesome rebels, is that I feel like this could be really cool for Just Cause 4 in general, because we don't know how far the game is in production wise, we don't know when it's going to be released. So that being said, if we start talking about certain features, etc, it's always good for like the developers in general, and I guess when you see like a big demand in something, maybe an idea that didn't spark from their team could be sparked by one of us, right? So that's exactly what the purpose of this series is, and that's why I only want to do it once a month until we actually of course know something official for Just Cause 4. But that being said, Just Cause 4 What We Want list. Now this comes in from one of your awesome rebels called Lee Lazini. He did post this comment 8 months ago, but he had some pretty relevant stuff about Just Cause 4, right? Now the first thing is customize your character. Now I can't stress enough on how much I wanted this in Just Cause 3, simply because I've always said to myself that customizing your character, personally anyway from my point of view, always makes you feel a lot more closer to the character itself. You actually feel a bigger connection being the player, right? And going from mods and all that sort of a jiggly wiggly that has come out for Just Cause 3, of course, RICO Rodriguez, we've had some pretty badass ones. I mean, you guys know of course about the Iron Man mod, which you can see in the background. Then we had of course the Batman mod, and I know there has been like a few different skins. I personally haven't tried them out because they weren't actual skins, if that makes sense, but like the last two skins from the one and only Mr. Potato, God bless you sir, were probably one of my favorites, and I think it would be super cool that maybe in Just Cause 4 there genuinely will be an option for you to, if not actually like create your own sort of like gear if you will, but possibly unlock costumes for RICO. Of course, he will regardless still have his grappling hook and the kind of like, what's the word, like stereotypical RICO stuff, if that makes sense. But as far as your customization goes, and just to like the terms of the looks of something, I feel that would be something that can genuinely make the game a whole lot more fun. Now, that leads me on to the second thing I want to talk about, and I know a lot of people will probably agree and maybe not agree with this, but it's about wildlife in the game and money in the game. That's two specific things, okay? I'm gonna merge them in one first. So, first and foremost, more wildlife. If not wildlife, sea life, because there was genuinely nothing. I've always said that. I always had like this idea of going into the world of Just Cause 3 and going under like water and just literally grappling hooking like a shark to a helicopter and pretty much flying to land. Yes, of course, that's considered really bad if that was happening in real life. However, in a video game, that would be pretty damn fun, right? And I know you guys can agree with that. I mean, just in general though, wildlife, I feel, well, sea life, like I said, I feel could be really cool. And reason I mentioned the shark is because, well, there was actually a shark in Just Cause 3, which I didn't know about until I saw another video. But I will link that video that I made anyway in the description below. But it was from a DLC, and there was a great white shark pretty much, and it was nothing you can get close to, but it was something you could see floating around in the water. And yes, it was alive. It was going from left to right, from straight to backwards. Like, it was actually there. And I think, I don't know, I just feel like there was a whole nother factor of like fun in Just Cause 3 that was never really it's never been able to be met, simply because of course of the sea life. Now going on to the currency in the game, it's only something little I want to talk about. I just feel there should be like some little sort of currency. It doesn't have to be actual money, but just something that you can collect to unlock nice little rewards in the game. And maybe going back to like what I was saying about costumes, maybe you can earn a certain amount of like coins or dollars rewards, whatever it might be. Like I said, I'm not really fussed about the currency itself. I just kind of want a currency to be there that kind of like has a purpose for you to get to then unlock new stuff, if that makes sense. I feel it can really tie into a whole new level of fun, and that's for sure. I know that. It would be pretty cool. But guys, that is gonna wrap up this first ever Just Cause 4 show, where we talk about ideas for Just Cause 4 because we don't know when it's gonna come out. We don't know how far it's in development. I mean, heck, we don't even know if it's in development yet. However, the aim of this series, for however long I'm gonna be doing it, hopefully until Just Cause 4 is announced, to spark up some nice ideas for the developers, because they're already pretty crazy with their ideas. But sometimes it's always good to take a look at the community, and I know these devs are by far one of the best devs ever, and I mean just the community in general, and everyone really does take a lot of feedback from the community, which is really cool. And I think I just want us to have a little bit of like an impact to the game, okay, with our ideas, because a lot of you guys have some super cool ideas, and heck yeah, I just want Just Cause 4 to have them. But guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you are new around here for more awesome content. But that being said, I hope you have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day. But until the next one, guys, adios amigos.